Yep, sure. My name's Michelle. I live in a little town in Australia on the far south coast of New South Wales called Bega. We're predominantly a dairy farming community, so we make one of the biggest selling cheeses in Australia, so Bega cheese. Yeah, I'm 54. I'm 55 this year. Mother of 2 beautiful girls and grandmother of 4 beautiful grandchildren and another one on the way. So
strong.
Yes, I've been married to my wonderful husband for 30 years this month. So next week we've been married for 30 years.
Congratulations.
I when we first got married, I didn't even know about bodybuilding. So yeah.
Beautiful.
So,
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So Michelle, you said you didn't know about bodybuilding. So before you found out about us, what were you doing and what were your goals?
Well, before I found out about Doug and yourself, probably in my early 40s, I had a really a health scare. Thought I was having a heart attack. I was around about 106 kilos. So we sort of talking kilos down here. So I'm not sure what that amounts to in pounds, but yeah, about 106 kilos. So I decided I needed a lifestyle change and to make my health my #1 priority. So I lost about half my body weight. So I lost about 50 kilos.
Wow.
And then an old trainer of mine introduced me to bodybuilding because I'd started going to the gym. I've always sort of followed, fitness people. I love looking at a fit body, like a muscular body, like Frank Zane, Arnold, all the old, like the classic guys. And then once I went to this bodybuilding show after I'd lost all my weight, I thought, wow, I reckon I could do this. And yeah, my coach sort of said, yeah, if you want to give it a go, you're like, because I'm quite short and quite stocky, he sort of said, well, you've got the right genes. So, which helps, which really helps. I don't think I could be a 6'5" bodybuilder. But yeah, so we sort of looked at it along those lines, but we were sort of stuck in that old bro science side of things, lots of compound exercises. So that's sort of when I started, thinking about competing, and I was always looking, I thought there's got to be a better way because I had injury after injury. I had back injuries, I had shoulder injuries. I'm thinking, there's got to be a better way.
In the process, you mean, of getting ready for a show?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I was always carrying an injury to stage. So, and I found it really hard. I think maybe because I'd lost so much weight so fast, I found it quite hard to get my body fat down and get that really nice lean muscle mass happening. Just with those, the compound exercises, lots of overhead pressing and stuff like that. So, yeah.
And how long did it take you to start working out toward your bodybuilding contest from losing the weight, after losing the weight?
Yeah, it was probably about 2 years. I'd say, 2 years, 18 months to 2 years before I felt like I was ready to step on stage. The first ever competition I did was basically, I had no muscle mass at all. So I just jumped on and did a bikini competition. So that was an eye-opener. I was 50 years old and I stepped on stage with 20-something girls, and they were all enhanced. So they had the boobs, they had the lips, and here's me, 50-year-old grandma, going, oh my God, what am I doing? But that was more just to get me on stage in front of an audience and to feel what it would be like. So, after I did that, I thought, oh, damn, I'm going to get some muscles.
Michelle, you look fantastic. You don't look that you're in the 50 at all. Like, that's crazy. Yeah. If I didn't hear you saying that, I would never thought that.
Yeah, we were just talking last night. I probably feel about 30, maybe. Sometimes I have to go, how old am I?
29.
Yeah. Funny. Yeah.
So what made you look for a different way? Is it the feeling that you were getting injured and you weren't happy with that?
Yeah, basically because I'm a nutritionist, and I, studied anatomy, and I was like, this shouldn't be happening. I shouldn't be getting injured. I should be building, a better base of lean muscle mass, and it should be easier. It was so hard. It felt like I was giving 110% and probably getting 5% out of it, So, and around about that time that I had, started thinking about competing, I was, looking at posing videos. I was looking on YouTube a lot, sort of, working out my direction as to what federation I was going with or what category I was going in. And I stumbled across Rick's Corner, and I got watching Rick quite often. And then Doug appeared on there, and I was just like, holy dooly, this guy is next level. Here he is. I found him, like it was like, yes, he's just the science, because I'm a real science nut, like I'm an absolute science nerd. So the minute that he started talking, neurological factors, biochemistry, biomechanics, I was like hooked, absolutely hooked. So I'm, every week I'm waiting, when's your next video? I've got to watch this video. So, and then when he started talking about his book, I jumped straight on and grabbed the ebook straight away. And then
from the first episode you watched?
Yeah, first episode, I was like, yes.
That was the same like me too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And then when, the Smart Training 365 course was available, I was like, yep, straight on it.
Wow,
got to do
amazing.
it. Yeah.
So do you remember what you searched when you were looking at Rick Racing? Like, were you searching for like how to build muscle efficiently? What were you typing?
Yeah, basically, I think I started off with a search I did was like building lean muscle mass in the female athlete, something along those lines. Mm-hmm. And then, like it just brought up a heap of different videos, and I'd flick through a few, and I thought, yeah, some of these guys are a bit, how would you say, like a bit meathead, like we call them fat necks, like the guys that are all neck and no brain. It's like, and like just clicking through, and I was listening to Rick, and then like I said, when Doug came on, it just made so much sense. The efficiency was, the key for me. Mm-hmm. How to work out efficiently and get, more bang for your buck.
So Michelle, when you first started reading the book, how easy it was for you, and how long did it take you to start applying those principles to your daily routine?
Oh, straight away. I mean, there's a little bit of trial and error when you're sort of working by yourself, because I sort of had a coach at that time, and I was like with her, I said, you've got to watch this guy, you've got to watch, Doug Brignole, he's amazing. So she actually started implementing Doug's principles into my training, which was awesome, because she was of the same mind. She's an IFBB figure pro. And same sort of thing. She was, having a few injuries and that. So we decided that we were going to implement the Brig 20 into my training.
So you felt sorry, go ahead.
That's I was just going to say. So it was more or less straight away. Yeah.
Nice. So you felt that the book covered basically everything you needed.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, definitely. And sort of being someone who, I guess I'm always wanting more information, it was exactly what I was craving.
And now the question is, since you found everything in the book, what made you purchase the Physics of Fitness online program?
Like I said, because I'm a bit of a science nerd and I love learning, I love, having knowledge. And then I thought, well, I've got a lot of friends in the fitness industry. I've got a lot of friends who work out and they go to gyms around the place. And I thought, well, people need to know this. People need to know how easy this is, how straightforward. It's science, but it's not rocket science.
Yes.
And anyone can use these principles. Anyone. You don't have to be a bodybuilder to use these principles. Like people just, want to work out in the gym. But when, like you see people doing overhead shoulder work, and every time they finish a shoulder routine, they do this, and it's like, why are you doing that? Why are you compensating for pain? Like, why are you putting up with pain when you don't have to? So I wanted to get it out there and just let people know, hey, there's a better way.
Right.
I'd been searching for it, and I'm sure other people have too, but because of what they're being taught in the gym, what their trainer is trying to pass on to them, it's like, no, hey, stop. There's a better way. So
Yes.
I wanted to basically share that with everyone.
And you got even certified with it.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I can say, well, hey, I've done the study, I've done the hours. I'm not just someone who's watched a YouTube video and gone, follow me on Instagram, this is what I know.
Right.
I've got the certificate to say, I put in the hours. So
you went deep. And not only
Yes.
that, you also continued and enrolled in True Bodybuilding.
I did. Yes. Yeah. So for me, that's the personal side of it that, I've got a big competition in September. So I turned pro in 2019. So I want to be able to, because of COVID, I haven't competed for the last, 18 months maybe, So I want to put all this together for myself, because I don't have a coach at the moment because things have just been non-existent.
Yeah.
So I want to take what I'm learning to the stage.
So Michelle, now that because you got the book, The Physics of Fitness and True Bodybuilding, can you tell us what stood out for to you the most from each program, like the book, the Physics of Fitness and True Bodybuilding?
The thing that stood out for me the most from a learning point of view was the videos, Doug's videos, the way that he explains everything, and yourself, the way that you demonstrate exercises. It's all well and good to pick up a book and read a book, but if you're like me, I'm quite visual. And I love the fact that there were the videos that, Doug explaining everything, and the videos of each movement. And I'm really loving the how not to videos that you guys have just done. That's amazing. We do not recommend you do this.
Yes.
But that's awesome. Yeah, like I say, being a visual person, I love the fact that I can actually see that's how you do this exercise, or and get the most out of it.
Yeah. And what about True Bodybuilding? Because in that one, you said you're competing. Did you find the information that we included in that program, including the posing, the nutrition, the supplements, and all that, helpful?
Very much so. One good thing that I got out of it was the timing of your workouts, like how many workouts you do per week, as to what level you're at. I'm pretty similar to Doug. I do like 5 days, but with a 4-day rotational. So the goal setting was another awesome thing for me too. I'm sort of like 3/4 of the way through, so I think around about that. So I'm really looking forward to the nutritional side. As like being a nutritionist, I always love getting other people's input as well, because, you know, being a nutritionist, it's a little bit like being a mechanic and having the car that always breaks down.
Right.
It's sort of like, you know, I'm always telling these people how to eat, but then I sort of look at myself and I go, maybe I should follow my own advice, you know, like, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to that side of it. So yeah, the frequency of workouts explanation was really good. And then of course you know, like your sets, your reps, etc.
Intensity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, recovery as well. So Michelle, now that you enrolled in these 2 programs plus the book, how do you feel in terms of knowledge as compared to before? And does that impact also your confidence in terms of what you need to do in the gym?
Definitely. Yeah, the knowledge side of things is like this takes people, you know, like 5-6 years, you know, through the normal channels if you want to be a fitness professional in this country. But Doug's training principles are so comprehensive and so direct and so easy to follow that it was quite a fast process. But you can still be confident in the fact that you can actually share this information and be 100% correct in sharing the information, if you know what I mean. Like sometimes, if you probably know yourself, if you go through a university degree, it takes you, like, you know, sometimes up to 5 years. And then when you get out of that university degree, you sort of spend the next 6 months going, oh, do I really know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? But with Doug, because he's there, he's always available. Yourself, you're always available to bounce things off and say, you know, is this correct? And I'll send you a video. Can you let me know if I'm doing this movement correct? Or, you know what I mean? So there's so much support and so much backup in this system that it's brilliant. You can always be confident in the fact that you are 100% correct in what you're teaching.
Perfect. And what we're trying to do also, once you get certified, it doesn't stop there. We have to always show you that we are behind you, we are supporting you 100%. That's why we created the private Facebook group, so you can ask your question, and if you have any doubts or anything that you need from us, you can contact us, and everyone can share also the knowledge and the answer of that question.
Definitely. There's some wonderful brains trust on that private group. There's, you know, some athletes who've been competing for years and years, you know, so there's a whole bank of knowledge that, you know, you can draw on, as well as, you know, yourself and Doug.
Thank you very much. Michelle, if there is anything that you feel we can improve to make the program perfect for you, what is it?
Move over here and train me. Like I said, I got a show coming up in September. I need a really good coach.
Wow. Okay. I'll ask Doug. Maybe we'll come, both of us there.
Oh, it'd be so good to get back to international travel and come to a seminar. Like that would be just the icing on the cake, so to speak.
For sure. And before COVID happened, we had plans to do seminars in different places, including Dubai, Canada, Houston, California, New York, but all that got canceled. And, you know, hopefully when things get back to normal, we will be able to do those seminars. Yeah,
well, we should have been on a boat on the Nile at this time.
Exactly. That was also the plan. But the good thing about the Egypt trip, it's going to be either in September or sometime in 2022. We'll see how things happen, but I'm not giving up that idea. Even Doug loved it, and the idea to just have a seminar on the Nile while all the group is together face to face, not just on a page on Facebook, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh, be awesome.
For sure. Thank you very much, Michelle, to talk to you in person. To be honest, I was looking forward to this.
Yeah, same. Thank you, Mo. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. Is there anything you want to say to Doug?
Oh, love your work, mate.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.